First of all, let me say, I think making a comedy about Woodstock is a very strange idea. But I think over the years we romanticized it, we glorified it. It's very symbolic, big happening, the biggest party, but it's also very meaningful. Secondly, I think it's very hard because I think at the end of the movie, we do elicit true emotion from people. It's dramatic at the end. So how do I do the tone? I would like to do the movie, personally. I would like to do the movie a lot broader, comedy.
What should I do?
Rally your troops.
Do I have troops?
Got your mom, don't you? She's a battalion.
You need help?
What kind of help? Oh my God.
In a movie of this magnitude, which obviously deals with guns and explosions and fight scenes and fighter pilots and tanks, and there's always room for error, and you know there are always going to be, especially when it comes to fight scenes, things that happen. You know, Sienna and I were pretty much bruised for 5 months, and then there was some a line of sparks was set off too early and exploded in my face, and so I lost eyebrows, eyelashes, and in a big tuft of smoke. You could see it in the take after my hair was on fire. And then, you know, in a couple days' time, I watched the playback and thought, okay, well, if they use it in the movie, at least it looks real.
Totally. Who needs stunt people? Yeah.
I took a lot from the documentary Woodstock, including split screen, including the happenings, the loose style. My hardest decision was precisely what you say, whether to use those naughty zoom lens from the 60s, 70s. Not just the movie, they all have that. I think it's important that non-Americans put their 2 cents, their observation on Americans. Because if all the movies were made in Hollywood by Americans, it's easy to fall into narcissism. Like if I make a movie about myself, I'll be a hero, no doubt. But from a different perspective, there's different sides of reality. I think it needs to be made as well. I think I'm interested in that, in a familiar genre or material, but seems like no one made that movie before. That would interest me.
And a few other projects as well, sort of?
I'm still reading other projects. People send me things.
Actually.
Or pitch me ideas. Like Elliot.
We've got 20 seconds. Let me pitch you something. Thank you so much for your time, Ang.
Her backstory, she grew up in this environment. She is one of the boys. She's a total tomboy. And, you know, her father was her mentor and he passed away. And General Hawk has since become her father figure. And, you know, her relationship with Ripcord is integral to the movie and to her sort of arc as a character, because he's the first guy that's been more than just one of the guys. He's the guy that comes in and has a crush on her, which is completely foreign. So hopefully you'll get to see flashbacks of her sort of previous life in other movies.
So you're signed on for numerous other incarnations of G.I Joe?
Yes, provided that it performs well. We've all signed on to do G.I Joe 2 and 3.
We're running out of time. It's just...
We're with Serhat Caradee, director of the new Australian film Cedar Boys, and we've come out to Lakemba to see what the people around here are thinking.
We're in the hood.
We're in the hood.
We're in the hood.
We're going to go have a talk to some of the locals and see what they think about the film.
I've got my flak jacket on, all right, just in case. A couple of drive-bys happen to us. I'm going to talk to some people, see if anyone's heard about the film Cedar Boys. If they haven't, I'll let them know about it. If they have, good, I'll give them a poster. The deal?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see how it goes.
Let's do it. I made this film. It's coming out on July 30th.
Yeah.
You said you heard about it. Where did you hear about it?
One of the boys.
Did you?
Yeah, yesterday, yeah.
It's got good music in it. It's got cars. It's got clubs. It's got some
Girls.
drugs. It's got girls.
Drugs,
Drugs,
Be
strip
alright,
joints,
right?
yeah. You might recognise that girl. She was in a film called Transformers.
Oh, yeah, Aussie one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, alright.
You know, you rock up to knock up and go, sorry, mate, members only. You see your head. It's about that. And they're sick of copying that all their lives.
Alright.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what's that?
So
What's
it's
that?
about life in here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So spread the word, brother. Thanks, mate. What are you paranoid about, mate? Okay, we're in a barber shop in Lakemba, and I'm talking to Mohammed. Listen, I'm the writer, director, and co-producer of this film called Cedar Boys.
Yeah.
Film comes out July 30th. Okay, if you heard from your mates that this film called Cedar Boys is better than The Combination, would you wait till it goes out on DVD, or would you come out in cinemas?
I'll be at the fucking movies.
Yeah! Throwing it here.
All right, so what was it like working with Rachel Taylor?
She's good, really professional. She was on the ball, and she really made that character. Brought it to life.
Predominantly Lebanese cast, isn't it?
No, it's a bit of a mix of everything actually. Daniel Imam's half Maltese, Brent Foster's half Turkish Cypriot.
Was it hard to find the ethnic characters out there, or was there a small pool of?
No, there's a lot. There's a lot of them out there. You just don't know about them all. That's all. Unfortunately, they don't get as many opportunities as the Anglo-Saxon actors. But there are a lot of them out there, and a lot of talented ones out there as well. And you probably see them in the film.
So, did your experience as an actor help when it came to you coming up with this, approach to the filmmaking?
A little bit, yeah. It helped me speak their language,
Yeah,
so
right.
to say. It helped me get into the subtext more easily, understand what they were saying. It was a really interesting one when Les was doing the scene with his brother in jail, and it was really intense, and it's one of the last scenes with his brother, and it was a really emotional scene. So I made sure on that day I gave him plenty of time to build up. We did a lot of improvisation, and some of that improv I used into the story as well.
So what do you think it is about Cedar Boys that is special? What do you think makes it a unique film and something that you told me before you're really proud of it? What is it that you're proud of?
I think, look, the story, we haven't seen anything like this from this country before. The characters playing these three leads, we haven't seen this before. The way I've shot it, the way it looks, nothing like an Australian film. It looks more European. I had a European sense of mind when I was making the movie. Every time I frame up my shots, I'd say, okay, how would the French do it? How would the Germans do it? How would the Danish do it? So in that sense, stylistically, subject matter and casting, nothing you've seen before, and the feedback so far has been really good.